emoji maybe. DVD emoji. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool, right? It basically does my job of implementing a ticket if everything works correctly. So it's basically taken the chat context, which included the features that I had, and now here we now have this function of activity emojis. Put that over here and get rid of that, get rid of this. All right, so job done, ticket closed, I can go home. That's pretty nice. I don't really like the chatty things here. Sometimes it's like an indication that I did stuff with the help of AI. If it's overly commented, which I don't know. This time around, I don't like that. So I'm going to use code transformation instead of like the multi-cursor IDE wizard thing. And I say, remove the comments. This is kind of like a chat within the IDE, so I can transform that, get a beautiful diff. This time around, the diff is not super exciting, but hey, there you go. Gives me a good chance to transform and show you guys the transformation. Okay, so we haven't used this activity emoji function yet, but as the state of the universe has changed, we now have an unused function. I'll just place my cursor in here and pray to the demo gods, and now code completion would give me the ghost text here to add this. So I saw, hey, we have a model that has an icon, we have an activity emoji function that probably emoji and icon are again semantically different, similar on the vector scale. And then we can include this. So go into our little application, refreshing that. We now get emojis, so people figure out, hey, the Flohmarkt at Berkeleyplatz is actually a place to go shopping, which is very, very helpful. Good. Then, all right. So we could highlight this and ask it to generate a test case. You can go here. I'm just going to ask it test case for the emoji. We get test cases. This is pretty much table stakes by now, but it's super important to highlight, as I know about you guys, but like writing test cases for demos, not something I do all the time, and then sort of breaks your neck. So this time around, we have a test case. It's actually quite a beautiful test case because it's very like self-explanatory in a way. So I'm just gonna go main underscore test, and let's first break the test case here. Yay, we got a failure, which is in this case what we want. Give it the ice back, run the test case. Things should go smooth. Okay, create the test case for it. Alrighty. Another scenario I wanted to show you is a little bit of modernization. We saw it in the beginning. We like to make fun of the Java people. Don't take it personally. But it just happens to have that we have this old piece of legacy code lying around that maybe an intern wrote back in the 90s to, what does it do? Well, at least the function name is quite good. But we can basically say, well, explain this, and then it would give us an explanation of the code. But this time around, yeah, cool. So it gives us an explanation of what this is doing. Since we switched to Gemini 2.0, it's actually giving you a really nice explanation also on the for loop, of how the for loop behaves. You could really dive deep into this and figure out, hey, this is probably not the best thing. And usually it also gives you a snarky comment, and you can do it much better than that, which is exactly what we want to do. So this time around, it's just going to say translate this to Go, see how it goes. Translate this to Go. And here we go. No pun intended. That's the goal line function. Now, whether that's because Go code is usually prettier or it does automatic optimizations, I can't tell. But this string compaction function is much more pretty than what we had in Java. And so we can take this now, again, state of the universe, yada, yada, yada. And gonna put my cursor down here. And now it says, hey, we have this description that's usually like long-ish. So we can go take it in here and add it here. So go back to the application and then maybe the hard reload crashed or something. Really gotta find something. If people know anything better than here in Go, we should probably replace that. Okay, I'm sure you can